Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. They go to Barkley again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Curt's to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So that brings up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. Looking the sideline. That's Goedert. And they're going to be down close to the 35 as he goes out. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. That's Deshaun Gibson. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
To the air, Dobbs. Brought in by Ayuk. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
Throwing is Dobbs. Caught by Deebo Samuel. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, right?
Now it's Dobbs. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Darius Slay with the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Now they send their back in motion right. From the 47. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Good, set. Hey, 73. No touch.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
63. No touch, set. Count up, ready. Alpha. 73. No touch.
Another try following the sack. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
63, back. No touch.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Warriors, 70.
Here's Dobbs now. And that one is picked off, but wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And it sets up 2nd down.
Ready. Come on. Set.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
Ready.
2nd and 10 now. Finds a man, right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Mustang 19.
From the red zone now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Hey, Silver. No touch.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go Silver, ready? No touch.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's gonna push one deep down the right. They connect on the deep shot. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Great, set. No touch.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles make it a 1-score game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the upright. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Doms. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
19 tight, go!
Back to throw, Dobbs. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Keely Ringo making the play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get...
18, right here! Let go!
From the 46. Kittle brings it in. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third and just 2 to go.
7 Pirates! Ready?
Here's Dobbs. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
63, 63. Delta.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Very set. Let's get it. Delta.
They give to Barkley, left side. No one around, he's got space. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Very set. Delta.
They're gonna run with Barkley. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. And the 49ers get there and take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
So now here's 3rd and goal.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts looking to throw. And that's a touchdown. What a play to bring that one in one-handed. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Great stuff there by the receiver. Wow, that was not an easy one. Only able to get one hand on it, Brock, but he got it done.
Yeah, he is showing off and showing out. These receivers in this day and age, they work on these things, and they make the extraordinary so often look ordinary, but what an unbelievable effort.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Got it. Ready?
This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Get it. Dragon 60. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
On the set.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 by 6. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to the air following the pick six. Completed here to McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. That throw finds Kittle. At the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Curt's now from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Running is Barkley. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing deep for the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
18 Radley.
Now it's Dobbs. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
1st down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
3rd and long for him here. He's got Smith. Decent gain here, but short of the first. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Go.
Throwing is Dobbs. And they pick him off again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Here's 2nd and 5. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
63, 63. Right, set.
Hurts setting up to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
On the jump.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Panther 11. Panther Stephanie. Curt 19. Curt 19.
Here's Dobbs now. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. To the air, Dobbs. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
18, 5 here. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 2. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Dragon 60. Trap 50, trap 50. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And got his man, that's a San Francisco touchdown! The 49ers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown! His 3rd through the air this game. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing here, Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. This finds Smith. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. This time they're gonna get there and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready?
Back to throw, Dobbs. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel.
Okay.
So it'll be 2nd down.
19, 18. Come on, come on.
Dobbs. He's got a man left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
79 Gross, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw, Dobbs. Rolling left, buying some time. Brought in by Ayuk. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Dobbs. Buys time, rolling right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th.
31.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
19. Let's go, go.
He'll throw it yet again. Getting out to his left. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 4th quarter lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready, let go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
19 tight. Ready,
2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
George Kittle, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Get it. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now it's Dobbs. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Great. Elton.
Here's Barkley. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Bit off with his aim, but that point after is good. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set. First and 10.
60. Let's go now.
Throwing his Doms. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing once again on 2nd and 10. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Ready, break. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready. 79 Broncos. Go.
Here's Dobbs now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by James Bradbury. And the Eagles take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Philadelphia.